what's going on here? Big Robb back with another video for you. Today's Friday afternoon, and that is taste test day for me. Now, I'll apologize in advance. I got it's not a new webcam, it's actually an old webcam that I've set up on my computer. I'm down here in my office. I don't know if you can see it. It's under construction a bit. And I'm pulling away a bit from the camera because it seems to get a little loud. So if it's too loud for you, turn the volume down. I'm a loud guy. I don't like to control my loudness. So if it's too loud for you, turn the volume down. Deal with it. This is a taste test. Today we are doing, guys, this if you saw my last video, I just brewed up a Best Case. They're called Best Case IPA. But this one that we're going to taste test today was one that I brewed a little bit ago, and it's a West Coast Pale Ale. Okay, Best Case, pretty cool. They're out of Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. I'm not sure if you can even order them online. I'm assuming you can. I think it's bestcase.ca. If not, Google the bad boy. It's pretty cool because it is actually malt extract with specialty grains that you brew it with, along with hops, and you do the whole steeping of the specialty grains, and then you put the boils 30 minutes, and you actually add the hops at 3 different stages throughout, and it makes very nice beer. I'm just getting into all grain brewing myself, so I'm going to be getting away from the extract stuff for now, although I'll probably do some for videos and things because you guys like it. It's a little easier to do. This is a combination of the malt extract and the specialty grains. So here we go. We're going to have ourselves a little taste test of this West Coast Pale Ale. One of the best. Oh, I don't know if you can hear it because I let it off too soon. One of the best parts of home brewing with the bottles here in the pop. And I did have one of these last night, actually. I did get into it. Pours, got a nice pour, got a nice head coming there. It's a nice looking beer, and I'll tell you, it is a good tasting beer too. And this looks good. I love Fridays. Actually, yesterday was Thursday. Had a good time with some of my own brew, so I enjoy Thursdays too. Any day with a home brew is a good day. So we got a nice head on it. Not sure it's clear. It's hazy because of the chill. It's been in the fridge, but clear. I don't find there's much sediment at all. Let me see. I did rack that over to a secondary fermenter. Because there was some sediment in the bottom of the primary, and that I believe is because after I steeped the specialty grains in the cheese cloth bag, whatever you call it, when you then add the hops, I added them directly to the boil, so you get all that hop residue still in your kettle. My last one I did, if you remember that video, I actually put the hops into the cheese bag. Cheesecloth bag, whatever you call the thing, and boiled the hops that way. So I'm interested to see the difference. I know there's some different pieces of equipment you can buy where you actually put the hops in it so it actually doesn't get into your brew. I don't know if that makes a difference when it comes to actually fermenting. If maybe there's some bigger expert homebrewers out there than I am that can comment on that in the comment section. Does the hops staying in the primary fermenter? Obviously, if you're dry hopping, it makes a difference, but does it from the boil? Who knows? Anyway, guys, I can tell you it's a good tasting beer. I'm going to have myself a swig. It's very nice. One thing I like about these is when you do extract only, and I like extract only beers, but there is definitely a home brew twang kind of taste to it, and it's the aftertaste, and you can tell a home brew that is only extract only. Now I find with the addition of the hops and the specialty grains that you don't get that at all. Like if I poured this for somebody out of a keg, which I do have a keg video I'm going to be doing very soon because I'm just getting in the kegging myself. If I poured this from somebody, invited them over for beer, didn't let them know it was a home brew, just said, hey, you want a beer? They wouldn't be able to tell that was a home brew. They would think that is a very nice craft beer, and it is. It's a West Coast Pale Ale. They say West Coast Pale Ale is different enough from its British cousin, which is the British Pale Ale, to have gained its own designation as a classic style, golden in color, Now mine's a little darker than what they show here, but I would think that mine is actually what a West Coast pale ale should look like. Not this. The picture looks more like a, I don't know, kind of like a light lager. Excuse me. Golden in color. I don't know if it's golden in color or not. It's got more of a reddish golden type of bronze type of color to it. This crisp, clean beer has a floral aroma. It does smell very nice. You can smell the hops. From the distinctly North American Cascade hops, unlike British pale ales, strong fermentation characteristics are not a hallmark of this style. So they're referring to the esters. Not even going to try to bullshit you. Don't know what the hell that means. But all good with me. Let me see. We use 300 grams of dextrin malt. That was the specialty grains that came with it. They came crushed. That was very cool. You just put it in watch my last video. You'll see how I did the IPA. But you put the grains into the cheesecloth bag that comes with the kit, so that's cool. I saved them. But every kit you get from this Best case, actually it comes, they give you a new cheesecloth. And I put it in there, and it's like making tea. You put tea in the boiling water or the hot water, and it steeps. You leave it there for a while. With these, making this case of beer, you don't boil it. You put it in and you let it steep. Okay, I think it was at 155 degrees Fahrenheit was what I steeped it at. I think it was for like 20 minutes. Then it comes with the 300 grams of light crystal malt, which is also in the same bag of the specialty grains. And then it comes with 3.6 kg of light liquid unhopped malt extract. So the actual malt extract that you would typically get with like a Cooper's kit or something like that. Then it comes with 54 grams of Cascade boiling hops, then 20 grams of Cascade flavoring hops, and then 54 grams of Cascade finishing hops that were then added throughout the boil, which again, watch my last video, you'll see how it's done. Nottingham ale yeast, and 140 grams of bottling sugar, which if you're bottling, and I love these bottles, these are 1 liter bad boys. They're pretty cool. I think it's one. Yeah, it's definitely 1 liter. 1 liter bad boys with the swing top. They're the best. Forget the cap. I'm not into that at all. But if you're kegging, you don't need the bottling sugar. It's a real good beer, guys. It gets me pretty excited because sometimes people don't like just the malt extract only, and like people over and they're kind of like, it was okay. I give this beer to people and they're like, that's great beer. So that's fun. Hopefully I haven't been looking down so much. I got this webcam up here. I don't know where I'm supposed to look. Probably supposed to look straight at the dang webcam. Anyway, guys, that's it. It's Friday. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. I'll be back again next week. We'll be brewing up another batch. We'll either do a video next week on brewing another batch, or we're going to be kegging. So either the kegging one's going to be next week or the following week after, where we're going to do our first keg. And I think I'm going to keg the IPA. So that's going to be cool. Looking forward to that because, man, I'm getting tired of bottling, to tell you the truth. Looking forward to just being able to straight on the old tap and crank it out and fill up the old mug, and off we go. Have yourself a wonderful weekend, guys. This is Big Robb. I'm out of here. I got some home brew to consume.